We spoke to several Jauregui clients and all of them said the same thing. It was simply a joy to work with this firm. It puts such an emphasis on proper design first, and then we'll build an incredible home and even provide unmatched interior design services. In other words, Jauregui is a one-stop company.
That was the wonderful part. My husband and I met with Luis and we sat down and we started telling him exactly what we envisioned for a lake home. And it was incredible. He just sat down and started drawing as we were talking. And it was amazing to me because on the piece of paper that he was drawing on was exactly what we wanted.
That might be the key differentiator with Jauregui and just about everyone else we've ever seen. Luis Jauregui and his team are design experts. He is a very talented and experienced architect first.
And we chose this team because of the fact that they're so comprehensive in the way that they approach design. You begin with the architectural drawings, and then you go through the design process all the way to picking, light fixtures. That one-stop shop is very convenient for my wife and I, especially if you're short on time. They come with a big team. We'll discuss lighting for an hour. The next time they're coming in, they're talking about tiles. So everything's presented to you in a way that it's very easy for you to choose which direction you want to go.
Jauregui might be the most prepared firm in the nation. Before the Pashas got their visit, the design team had laid out everything in minute detail on a big table at Jauregui's Austin headquarters.
I think that they have been in the business for so many years that they have all the right people in all the right places to help us build. If we need to make a certain selection for a blue countertop, a blue granite countertop, they know exactly where to get it from. If I have pulled a picture from a 14th century cathedral in Spain and I say, design me a roof that looks like this, they know exactly where to go to get the finishing done for that. They have just been so professional that when I tell them something, when I send them an email, it's returned within the next hour.
We sat down with him and my husband and I met with him, and I think Susan was there the first day, and the meeting couldn't have gone any better. He just sketched out, he looked at our plans first and he kind of showed us some things that he thought were major problems with it, actually, and we kind of agreed with him. And so he sketched out a plan for us that we loved, and it just went from there, and it went quickly, actually.
The doors on the girls' rooms are incredible.
We were in Dr. Pasha's office one day when members of the Jauregui design team brought in several samples. It was amazing to watch. Many big decisions were made. The granite, paint colors, flooring. It was easy and fun for the Pashas. This is really a special one-stop shopping experience that you just don't find elsewhere.
The first time that I went down to see the selections that the design team had selected, I didn't know what to expect, but they had put them all out on the conference room table for me, and I was very excited about that because I didn't know what to expect. And this sounds silly, but it almost took my breath away because it was so beautiful. Every tile, everything was perfect.
Jauregui has lots of high-profile, high-achieving clients. Many, such as tennis star Andy Roddick and his wife, actress Brooklyn Decker, New York Yankee Vernon Wells, and many others, are on the road a lot. They don't have a lot of time to build a big custom home.
Most of our clients really see the advantage of hiring us for their furnishings because we're working with the architect so closely, and we're the one making the interior selection, so we're able to harmonize the entire space. We're able to say, I want this chest in this niche, so let's make this niche, 42 inches wide to accommodate this piece of furniture. So it's all very integrated.
The day we moved in, everything was already set up for us. Susie had everything there for us. We didn't have to add to it.
Dwayne and Kimberly Radke had moved all over the world but had never built a custom home. They called Jauregui. The result was an incredible English manor style home in the Woodlands.
But what impressed us particularly was in the structural side, when you looked at it, just the the bulk of both the concrete and the wood and the floor, where people might put in 5 or 6 beams, they had a dozen beams. I mean, so you felt very comfortable on the quality of the base.
In fact, a Jauregui design is about as thick as a book. No stone is left unturned. Alan Christensen has been looking at lots of drawings lately. Jauregui is designing and building him a 9,000 square foot home on an urban lot in Houston. Alan is a super detailed guy. He's an IT consultant. He says he interviewed every big name architect in Houston before choosing Jauregui.
And the reason why is the products we've seen him delivering his team is just amazing. It stands out from all the other high-end custom developers in town. Interviewed a bunch of good architects in Houston, but no one really comes close.
It is so clear that one of the reasons that Jauregui is one of America's best is because the emphasis has been on design for 4 decades and will be in the future. Jauregui, integrity, a great team, and decades of building beautiful homes, one design at a time.